be afraid, even though it's approaching Octoberween. I don't want to scare anybody with my voice too quickly, but I think I've muffled it a bit. Or muffled, or whatever word I'm looking for. Hello! There I am. Hello, it's Keith. It's Thoughtstorms. It's storms of thought. Not any kind of seizure. Brainstorms. Ideas. Thoughts. Hi, everyone. I really wanted to sit down with some of the stuff I'm working on, and I thought I pretty well work on my computer desk anyway. Might as well go live. So there's a bonus thought storms for everybody to not come chat at. Oh. I've got somebody else's string on my wall. Let me fix that. Gotta fix that in case somebody comes by and chats. In the unlikely event of a water landing, your butt can be used as a flotation device. I would like you to get out of the way, get out of the way. Why won't you get out? How can I miss you if you won't go away? Okay, I'm live on Twitch. Alright, if you've already chatted, I didn't see it. But I don't think anybody's here. Okay. Well, I did a little bit yesterday. Tested some ideas. So let's talk about them, shall we? I don't know what I can do about the video quality on my face. My mouth looks like I've been eating Black 4.0. But yeah, I've got some test pieces in the works, some things I haven't shown before. I think I have shown that one before. Yeah. Well, don't have any new digital art to show you on this reel. Sorry, it's all the same. It's all the same. And I need new clothes. Oh, I hicked. I so hicked. I very, 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 very hicked. The time has come for me to talk about things. Now, I may have to set some cameras aglow. That one is working and pointed kind of interestingly. I'm gonna try to move it out. That's not the right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, y'all don't need to see that stuff. Y'all don't need to see that stuff. I'm from Texas. Can't help it. There's a server, not a server, it was a hostess, as the manager called us, at an Olive Garden in Abilene, Texas. And when people literally leave the building with spurs on their boots, cowboy hat, all of the I can see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. And you say, you have a good day, you're only saying that to one of them. And the rest of them you have personally offended. They may not say anything, but they don't like it. My point is, it's very hard to live in Texas as long as I have without picking up y'all. I was born in Texas. Pretty quickly went to New Mexico and then back and forth a lot until about 1975. Moved back to Texas and haven't lived in New Mexico since then. Hardly even visited. Even though I miss it. I really do. I miss New Mexico. I love it a lot. Alright, I think this is one of the there's a product called IM Instamorph, I think. It's pellets of thermoplastic that you can put in recently boiled water, not still boiling, but quite hot water, and pack together, and then work it like clay for a while till it cools down. And then you want to alter it, you can mess with it with wood burning tool, or what do you call, yes, the legendary, I'm stalling for the name of what you call it, soldering iron. Oh, soldering iron! I think I may be getting increasingly strange in these streams. Especially now I know that probably the people I thought were watching, the reason I thought people were watching the VOD may have been spurious. This thing was just a test of concept. It's here in the way. It's mostly the black epoxy sculpt with some white porcelain mixed into it, and then painstakingly washed and brushed and picked out, and then recently hopefully washed out on in a what do you call, hopefully, that doesn't really make sense. I've already done it and it didn't, I don't think it did anymore. Some of these other things though, the crevasses, dang it, I want that to be a close-up camera. I got to do some kind of YouTuber magic and block out the far away stuff so it will focus on the stuff I intend. I don't know if that's in focus or not. I like it though. I like how the white stays in the crevasses. I also like saying crevasses, apparently. So I need a holder for these things. A moment, please. It's not the best choice. Well, maybe it is. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's stop having popcorn in the popcorn thing, and instead have negative marble in the popcorn container. That's what I'm still very happy with. A bit of the water-soluble clay departed, especially from that tip. I inherited a little bit of blue from the obnoxiously tinted air dry clay made by Crayola. The Stilton's awfully good. That's kind of in focus. I like this one. I was kind of hurrying because the epoxy sculpt was setting up and I couldn't do much more with it. So I hurried a bit on that shape. Oh, this is a nice one. This has some very nice qualities. I don't know if I will do anything with it. these are tests of concept mostly. But I like to test concepts in such a way that if they kind of turn out, well, then I'll get to see. It may be possible to make it into a work of art. Some of these I can apply to a belt sander and get more geometrical. Although I kind of like the organic. I definitely wouldn't do it to this. Oh, hell no. Not that. It's the other part of that one I broke on purpose. It didn't really turn out. This one I mixed too well. There's some fissures on it, but... And this one is just black epoxy sculpt. Fix It, to be precise. Abe's brand. I can show you. I can show you. I can show you some of the stuff that I use and less weird stuff. Okay, that's those things out of the way. Mostly out of the way. I may need to jack that camera up a little higher. Speaking of cameras, I have other cameras and I'm briefly going to see. There's one. Okay. That's the one you were seeing previously, the one you see here, and you can now see the Therefore camera. And I've rigged kind of a cool micro boom arm, because this folding, what you call it, is not a very good what's that word? 3 trifids tripod. God. And I've put museum wax. Actually, it's just gray tack, I think. So if I can find a good place for this, I'm gonna try to stick it down with the sticky. Oh, hey. Beard check. Still there. Still bald as hell on the sides. And of course, I, who apparently am going bald here and here, do not like the look of the, what do you call them? Red Devil knee-high socks. They devilishly come up to your knees. What do you call those? Goatee. I know it's pointing strangely. I've already stuck it down, and the little tightening knob is on the wrong side. I want to unstick it because I need to be able to access that. Turn back around. What the hell? I'm gonna hate not having this desk space, but fortunately it's very temporary. Sticky stuff. So great, I've got that now. Is that, how far does that? Yep. That's interesting. It's seeing a bottle of Pepto-Bismol that my, oh, ha! It's a nice wide angle. Let's see my phone. And that, oh, I was gonna do a test because I do that for some reason. Test that. Oh, I should have. I still can, I guess. Maybe you can tell how hard it is to see with the glowing behind it. First of all, there's a light there and a light right there. Whoa. and then too much light from the sun. So it's not ideal at all. I'm going to be doing my streams. Let me announce that also. Let me announce that real quick. I don't think I'm going to try for the 5 o'clock hour like I was doing. 5 o'clock Texas time. It doesn't work very well for me in a lot of ways. The sunshine is a big part of it. My cameras look much, much better when it's dark outside. And I'm nocturnal by nature, and you know, I can set alarms for any time of day, but I'm usually awake around 7 p.m. Texas Standard Time. Shout out to the Texas Standard, a very good podcast or public radio program in Texas about Texas in conjunction with Texas. All right, having a bit of the bubbly. Dr. K. What do you call Kroger store brand? Good stuff. They have a better selection, although I just do the root beer, the Dr. Pepper clone, and the Coke Zero clone. Yes. Wonder what this does. Probably. Ooh, even more. Yep. I've got a solar charger that has a very dainty but strong ass white LED on it with a nicely easily bendy boom neck, and it makes it's good for pointing right where I need to see where I'm working. Speaking of working, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So I use a substance. Oh, change my view again. Let's go here. No. Which camera is that? Oh, it's this one. I just had it pointed on the far wall.